Consider skipping this video if you are already a profitable binary options trader. This video is for complete beginners, people who are still struggling, people who don't have a system, people who are battling, trying to create a system that will help them to be profitable trading the binary options market. So if you fall in this category of people who are still struggling, you want to watch the video to the end, because in this video I'm going to be giving you guys a step-by-step guide on how to profitably trade this strategy and make money for yourself trading binary options market. So without wasting further time, let's get started. So this is the euro US dollar chart, and this is the 1 minute time frame, as you can see. And the first thing we do is to try to analyze the overall trend. Now, the first thing is to understand the major trend. What is going on in the trend is what is going to determine how we will be entering our trade. So you can see that on the overall trend, starting from this level, you can see that this was a very strong uptrend situation, because we are having series of higher lows and higher highs. So these are a sign of a strong uptrend situation. Now, if you consider all of these to be higher low swings, the price has already broken these higher low swings, which is a sign of a change of structure. And again, you can also see that this is a high. These are also equal highs. You can see that the price refused, or we are unable to break these previous highs, which is also a sign of a trend reversal. Because if this level is refused to break multiple times in the market, it's a sign that the buyers has no interest in moving the price anymore, and the sellers are right now in charge, and they should be pushing the price downward. Now you can see that the price has came down, broken this higher low swing, now created a new low. You can see this is a strong fall of the price. Now this is a new low that the price has now created. Now, this is where our attention is going to be, because we'll be paying attention to this lower scale to see how the price is going to behave. We'll be looking out to try to see two different scenarios playing out. The first thing we want to see is how the price should retrace. Now, we may be having a range, which means the price may be moving in a straight line, or we should be having a minor uptrend, because now we think the price is falling in favor of the sellers, and we can possibly also be having a minor uptrend situation. Then we should be looking to have a minor trend, similar to what we had over here in the past. So we look to see what the price how the price behaves, and that is what will help us to identify how we should enter into a trade. Now we will look to see if we can have a minor uptrend. If we do, we're going to be applying our trend line on the support level, and then we should be looking out how we can enter a trade. If we have a range, we'll be looking at how we can try to draw some horizontal level. That way we should be looking at an area where the price escapes this horizontal level. That way we will be entering into a trade. So these are the two scenarios we want to look out for in this type of market condition. Right now, we don't have any of these evidences to support our claims. So our trade is going to run for a period of 5 minutes. I'll have that set up. And the next thing we do now is to wait to see how the price behaves. And when I have the chance, I'm going to place this trade. And of course, I'm going to explain everything about the strategy, just so you can learn and also apply the same when you decide to trade. So sit back, relax, and let's wait. So guys, I've placed my trade and I'm going to explain to you why I decided to place this trade opposite of the major trend. I was going to place my trade in favor of the sellers, but something else has happened. I've been waiting here for almost an hour and I found this confirmation and I have to place this trade. So we are going to wait to see when this trade ends, and at the end of this trade I'm going to explain to you why I place very trade, so you can also learn and apply when you decide to trade. So let's wait. So guys, we won this trade quite on the last candle. This is more like an advanced trade, but I'm going to explain why I took this trade. This was not our initial intention if you started watching this video until now, and it has been a stressful session for me because I've been waiting for this signal to play out for almost an hour and it's not just happening. And the reason why I place this trade is very simple. I put together a few other confluences that help to determine the movement of the price for the next at least 5 minutes, and I put together other factors as well, which are candlestick psychology, which for a lot of beginner traders don't know about yet. But I'm going to be diving in a little bit more in this video so you can understand what candlestick psychology is, and I'll be making videos about this in our subsequent uploads coming up in the future. So why did I place this trade? When I came into this chart, I realized that this used to be a very strong uptrend situation, but this is a higher low swing that has been broken and the price fell down. The price fell down very strongly, and I understand and believe that this should be a seller's market at least for some time. And the price came down, created this new low over here, and I was expecting the price to at least retrace back for some time, and then we can look to see how we can enter a trade if we have maybe some trend line breaks out or some horizontal level breakout. But the price didn't create that minor uptrend as I was waiting. It didn't even create the range. The range is not even clear as I want to have it. So I understand that the price fell down. It was respecting this previous low. This is a support level that has been respected twice over here, and in the past it has also been respected here as well. So I noticed that this is a strong zone in the market. I had two horizontal level here outlining the whole zone of support, and when the price tested this level, I knew that since it's a strong level that has been respected multiple times in the past, price may as well want to respect it again now. But when you have the price coming back to an important level in the past, what are the confirmations you need to have to be able to enter a trade like that? Now, this is where candlestick psychology comes in. You want to be able to identify the volume or identify the weaknesses or identify some of the rejections that you are going to be finding in that very support level. So we had the price fell down to this support level, which has acted as a support in the past, and when the price came to this level, it rejected out of this level very quickly, and this was a candle that finished in favor of the buyers. Even though it is a red candle, this is a candle that the buyer won in this very 1 minute. So you can see that even though this is a red candle, you will understand that the price opened over here and the price went in favor of the buyers till this level, and then the sellers stepped in and pushed the price all the way down to this previous level, as you can see, and the buyers stepped in again and pushed the price all the way up from these levels that the sellers pushed it, and it closed over here. So you can see that the movement, the areas where the price moved and how it closed, it is a price that closed in favor of the buyers, even though it is a red candle, because the wicks on this buyer and seller side are much more than the wicks on the buyer side. So you see that all the rejections are focused on the seller side. So you can see that this is the candle that the buyers won very, very well. Again, the second candle opened over here. The sellers pushed it to this level, and then buyers stepped in and pushed it, and it closed far above the opening level, which I think it's an engulfing candle because it broke above this previous level, this previous candle, and it closed strong. And you can see that the bodies are so visible, and this is a sign that the buyers are gradually now taking charge of this very zone. The second candle that came was also a candle that opened over here. Sellers came, pushed it to this level, and the buyers also pushed it far above, and it closed far above this on the level where it has opened, which is a very strong green candle. You can see that the weaknesses are also in the side of the sellers, which is a sign that the buyers are now stepping in and the volume is very present. The third candle that also came open here, the sellers pushed the price to this level, and buyers stepped in and pushed it all the way, creating these long wicks on the side of the sellers, and the price closed strongly in the favor of the buyers. So you can see that these three candles are strong candles indicating a bullish run, which is a sign that no doubt the buyers are now going to be stepping in the market, and we can considering enter a trade in this type of market condition. So I took my trade on this candle, and you can see that the price rose, even though it were in favor of the sellers for some time. It came all the way up and closed above where we entered this trade. So this is everything about this setup, and I hope you've learned something and you can apply the same. I haven't really made videos talking about candlestick psychology much in this channel, but in the subsequent videos I'm going to be making videos telling you and teaching you how to understand candlestick psychology, so that you can understand the way the price behaves in some certain levels, and how to potentially use them to enter your trade as well. I do not trade like this much of the time. Most times I do use my trend lines and my horizontal level, but if you're going to be trading on the support level or on the resistance level like a lot of traders do, you want to be considering learning more about candlestick psychology, candlestick patterns, or whatever you may understand it to be. So if you are able to learn these candlestick patterns, they will improve your entries, and it will help you to be a profitable trader. So this is everything about this trading session, and I hope you've learned something and you can apply the same. The price action is very, very frustrating. It is not it is not as clear as I expected it to be. That was why I had to look for other ways to trade. That was why I actually trade this very strong level. I was waiting for something else, but it didn't happen after a very long wait. But somehow we managed to find a way to enter a trade, and we ended up winning. So if you have any questions in regards to this trading session, do it to drop them on the comment section. I'm very good at replying to comments on the comment section. If you have found any value in this video, don't forget to also hit that like button, just so this video can reach out to more people like you who may be interested in content like this. If you are new to this channel, this is all we do over here. We trade live. We explain everything about our strategy so you can learn and also apply. So this is something that sounds interesting to you. Consider smashing that subscribe button so you can be a part of this channel, and don't forget to also turn on the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our important live trading session. So on this note, I'm going to end this video here, and I'll see you again next time. But then, keep trading, keep working hard, and make sure you watch the next video.